Okay, today I will talk about, or actually, today I will take a look on all markets, trying to identify new setups before the U.S. economic data. Okay, and also we'll talk about potential scenarios after the economic data. You can see here that on the economic calendar that we'll have the U.S. flash manufacturing PMI, flash services PMI. And in my opinion, better than expected US data should force the US dollar to appreciate versus rivals, and only poor economic data could weaken the US dollar. So I will take a look on all markets, and I will try to identify new setups. I will share my setups also with you here. Of course, if I will have something really good. And don't forget, guys, to read the disclaimer before I will start this live session. It's important to understand that trading is risky. Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance. So please read it, and don't forget that Learn to Trade team will never contact you directly, will never ask for payment. If you have questions, you can also send an email to support. The support team will sort you out. We'll come back to you with an answer. So let's take a look. DXY, as I've said also earlier today, when the price was here, I've talked about the DXY in my market breakdown video, and also in that daily video analysis when I've talked about the US 100. I've said that the bias is still bullish, and that's why I will take a look on the US dollar pairs to see if I have something really good on this market. Something like Euro USD, for example. No, I don't like these spikes here, but yeah, the pressure is still actually the bias is still bearish here, and in my opinion, let's use this former low. Okay, you can see that the price dropped and closed it below it. Yeah, it tested, retested false breakdowns, but staying near this downside obstacle also could signal maybe a deeper drop, and yeah, of course, a new lower low could open the door for more declines. Let's take a look here. So yeah, the Eurozone. Okay, flash services PMI better than expected, but is still in the contraction territory. The services sector is still in the contraction territory. Manufacturing PMI worse than expected, worse compared to the previous reporting period. Also the German flash services PMI better than expected, but yeah, is still in the signaled contraction. German flash manufacturing PMI signaled contraction as well. So that's why right now that's why we had actually we had that rally on the DXY right after. And thoughts on gold, Adrian? Yeah, I will take a look on gold. Please be patient. In 1 minute, I will take a look on gold. After the French flash services PMI, French flash manufacturing PMI. So the economic indicators reported poor economic data, worse than expected data, and that's why we had that amazing rally on the DXY. The bias is still bullish, guys. Yeah, right now it challenges here this supply, and but the bias is still bullish. The upside pressure remains high, and in my opinion, the US economic data could be decisive. Okay, in line with expectations data or better than expected US data could push the DXY higher towards maybe this historical level, 105.88, or poor economic data could force the DXY maybe to come back down. And here, rally, sideways movement, a new rally retest, and that's why maybe personally I'm looking for potential US dollar longs. I don't know if I'll have something really good, but the DXY is still bullish, and the US dollar is still bullish. Okay, so gold, and then I will take a look on other US dollar pairs. About gold, yeah, strong rally, and we had a strong rally here in gold yesterday, only because yeah, we had an an unexpected situation here yesterday. So the Swiss National Bank decided to keep the Swiss National Bank policy rate at 1.75%, even if the traders and the specialists expected a 25 basis points rate hike. Okay, that's why, yeah, yes, and this situation only because the Swiss National Bank decided to keep its monetary policy unchanged, forced the Swiss franc to lose significant ground versus rivals. That's why also yesterday I've registered a small loss on Swiss franc versus the Japanese yen. Okay, I've had a setup here, and we had this massive sell-off here only because this was caused by this unexpected decision. Also later the BOE, okay, the BOE, Bank of England, decided to to keep the official bank rate unchanged or steady at 5.25%, even if the specialists expected a 25 basis points rate hike. So this is why we had an aggressive, also we had a rebound on gold. Okay, we had this rebound in gold. Actually, you can see here, personally I have 1, 2, 3 here. When I'm sending pitchfork, and after reaching this former high and supply here, a sell-off after the FOMC. So a sell-off after the FOMC, and right now a rebound after the Swiss National Bank, after the BOE, and after retesting here my lower medium line. That's why I really like to use this technical tool. The price crashed, dropped it, and reached my lower medium line here, test, retest, false breakdowns, and then it has turned to the upside. Right now it has reached an immediate supply, okay, an immediate supply from right below 1930, and on lower time frames, right now it has dropped it below the immediate uptrend line, guys. Okay, an immediate uptrend line. Yeah, maybe something like this. Maybe this was, or maybe this represents as a, or maybe this is a flag pattern. But as long as it stays above this immediate demand zone and above this immediate and former low 1922, yeah, despite this temporary retreat, maybe the price of gold could still approach and reach today's high, could try to extend its growth or to resume its leg higher, swing higher. And in my opinion, only yeah, maybe retesting here, registering only false breakouts could signal maybe a potential sell-off. But right now the bias is still bullish in the short term, only because let's take a look again on the DXY. The DXY yeah, rallied and retreated, okay, and also here, okay, also the DXY stands, or actually I've told you that it challenges a supply zone in the short term here. Okay, it has found the resistance at the weekly R1. It has registered only false breakouts with great separation. That's why in the short term we cannot exclude also a retreat here on the DXY ahead of the US data. And if the DXY will come back down to retest maybe this zone, then maybe gold could try to come back higher or to jump higher. So even if this is the thing, guys, even if the price drop it below the immediate uptrend line, okay, the upside pressure remains high, and the price of gold could still try to come back, maybe to retest the broken uptrend line, or to approach and reach the supply zone again, right? And a new higher high, or here actually a new higher high, and taking out, invalidating the supply zone may signal potential further growth. But don't forget that the US economic data should be decisive later today, and yeah, better than expected US data could lift the US dollar and could weaken or could punish the price of gold, right? And yeah, right now, as I've said, in my opinion, the price of gold could still try to come back higher. okay, and only if it validates here the breakdown, test retest, false breakdowns could signal a potential sell off, okay, here in gold. This is my opinion here about gold. Silver after this amazing rally, yeah, maybe I would like to see a retreat also here in silver, okay. Temporary retreat could bring us maybe new longs, and also after this amazing rally maybe a retreat is natural, but the bias is still bullish in the short term, also here in silver in the short term. And yeah, maybe here, guys, after reaching this demand zone, but unfortunately there are maybe moments when I cannot place a trade maybe on silver, because I cannot afford maybe or actually maybe my setup, or if I will if I would like to, or if I will place a setup or a trade, my risk will be far above 0.5 or something like this, and that's why maybe there are moments when I don't want to, or maybe I will I will stay away. I will not send this kind of trades with a high risk, okay. And this is the thing, because also here maybe it has reached this demand zone, but yeah, if I would decided to go long, maybe my stop loss, it would have been far below this demand zone, and I don't know, maybe my risk it would have been far above 0.5, 0.6 or 7, or yeah, maybe it would have been 1% or something like this. And right now, personally, I'm sending trades and setups with a really small risk, okay. And yeah, silver, yeah, maybe I would like to see a retreat before extending its growth. Yeah, maybe it's too late right now to go long in market, or yeah. This is my opinion about silver. No, I don't have anything really good. US oil, I will take a look also on US equities, on Bitcoin, on Ethereum. Yeah, US oil challenges supply. If you have questions, guys, because maybe this will be only a quick session. It's Friday, and personally I have a pending order in Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. I will look for something else, or maybe I will send something only after the US economic data. But personally I wanted to go live to take a look on all markets before the economic data. Maybe we'll have something here ahead of the economic data. US oil, no, I don't want to do anything here. Yeah, after reaching this demand, strong rally, retreat, and right now challenges the immediate supply zone, former highs. I don't know if we've missed something. Maybe if the price will come back down here to retest this zone, maybe I'll look for something, or after taking out here. But right now, no, I don't want to do anything in US oil. US 100, let's take a look, because I've talked about, or actually I've talked about this market earlier in that daily video analysis, and I've said that I will look for potential longs only after reaching this demand zone. Right now it seems that, or maybe this rebound could be over soon, okay. Let's take a look here in the short term, 5 minutes, for example. An ascending pitchfork right now challenges the lower medium line. As long as it stays above it, as long as it stays above the immediate low 14,736, the US 100 could still extend its growth. That's why I don't want to go short right now. Maybe I will look for shorts after reaching this supply, maybe here, okay. Right now, no, I don't want to do anything on this market. If you have questions, guys, because if you don't have questions, maybe I will end this webinar here and I will come back with new setups into the VIP group only later around the US economic data. Okay, US30, yeah, it has reached here, or actually it was almost to hit 34,023, this former low. It remains to see how it will react here. Let's invite more members. One moment. My webinar. Okay. Yeah, so key level, okay, also psychological level here after this massive sell-off. After this massive sell-off, maybe personally I will try to identify potential longs, but only if the DXY drops again. Right now it's premature, but I will keep an eye also on US30. Only because staying above that key level, and personally I've drawn here an ascending pitchfork right now, test retest. Yeah, it could bring us something, but if the DXY jumps higher, then in my opinion the US equities could drop deeper. Right now, no, I don't have a setup, a really good setup here, high probability setup, so that's why no, I don't want to do anything, because if the US data can, the US will report later better than expected data, then the DXY could jump higher, the US dollar could appreciate versus rivals, and the US equities could drop. Maybe this could be also only a, I don't know, temporary rebound, and the new lower low here, boom, okay, could open the door for more decline. So I will keep an eye on all these markets, and when I'll have something really good, I will share my trades. Also US 500, let's take a look here. Yeah, massive drop, and yeah, the downside pressure remains high, and maybe temporary rebounds could bring us new shorts, new selling opportunities on this market. One moment. Yeah, so historical level, key downside obstacle, right now a rebound. Yeah, right now, no, I don't have a long opportunity. Actually, maybe this could be only a temporary rebound before coming back down or something. So yeah, right now I'm still maybe I will look for also for shorts on the US equities, as long as the DXY is bullish. I've told you guys that the DXY could extend its growth despite temporary retreats. Right now we had an amazing rally. Maybe this is strong, maybe imbalance here, retest, sideways movement like an accumulation. Maybe it could try to extend its growth, and further growth here on the DXY should force the US equities to drop. Okay. Bitcoin. Also on Bitcoin, guys, we have a massive sell-off, massive drop, strong downside movement, only because yeah, the DXY rallied in the short term after the FOMC, and yeah, the US dollar was strongly bullish. I will delete this ascending pitchfork here. Was strongly bullish, and yeah, the DXY is upside continuation could force the US dollar to appreciate versus rivals, and probably also Bitcoin versus the US dollar could drop here if the DXY extend its growth. This is my opinion. A new lower low on that. Yeah, also here Ethereum, it has reached this supply, and then boom, sell off. I will delete this this pitchfork. And yeah, you already as you already know from my previous webinars, I talked about this major up channel, aggressive breakdown, a flag pattern, breakdown, sideways movement, right now retest. Yeah, the downside pressure remains high, the bias is still bearish also here on Ethereum. Yeah, right now Tesla has retested the downtrend line. It has failed to take out this dynamic resistance, so yeah, sell off. Temporary rebounds could bring us maybe new shorts also here. Yen basket, guys, and then I will take a look on the US dollar again, US dollar pairs. Yeah, yen basket rallied right now, sell off, and it has reached that demand zone. And today I've talked about potential Japanese yen longs if the yen basket comes back to retest the demand zone. So right now stabilizing above this medium line, okay, and here above this demand zone could maybe signal a new rally in the short term, and a new rally here, a new bullish momentum should force the Japanese yen to appreciate versus its rivals. That's why I'm still looking for new Japanese yen longs. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll have new setups or something like this. Euro Japanese yen. No, sideways movement. No, I don't want to do anything here. That's why I've maybe I will modify. I will change my my setup in Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. My entry. Yeah. British pound, Japanese yen. No. Swiss franc, but personally I would have liked if the price it would have rallied. Now Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. This was sent into the VIP. This is still valid. This is still valid, but maybe personally I will change my because personally I've sent this setup when the price was here. Okay, upside continuation because the yen basket stayed near that demand zone, and yeah, I'm thinking to modify this setup, and but I will come back with my set if I will decide to manage or to change my entry, my stop loss, my target. I will share my new setup into the VIP group, okay, because this was only a VIP setup, okay, which is far from being confirmed. That's why maybe I will try to use a different new entry, okay. Yeah, so I will come back later. USD Japanese yen, I will come back later and I will update you on this yeah, USD Japanese yen. USD Japanese yen. But this could represent this could still represent a flag pattern. Flag pattern, guys, as a bullish formation, or nope. US dollar, Japanese yen. Maybe we'll have something here. After reaching this this supply zone, supply area, something like this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it has failed to approach and reach the medium line. here test retests. Yeah, maybe I would like to see maybe here a new test retest, new maybe false breakout with great separation, test retest here, and then boom. Okay, this scenario could take shape, guys, if the yen basket turns to the upside, as I've said. And yeah, this could be a yen basket or Japanese yen driven trade. Yeah. I will keep an eye on this one, and also I will come back with my update. If I will decide to change my entry in Canadian dollar Japanese yen, and maybe I will have also something here, new setup on US dollar Japanese yen. Okay, it seems that you don't have questions. Don't forget that later today we'll have the US economic data, and also don't forget that we'll have the Canadian retail sales data, core retail sales. The economic data will have an impact also on the US oil, and yeah, the US data has high impact events. High impact events. USD CAD, let's take a look. Oh, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off. Rally, retest, rally. Maybe this could be a new retest here, and if the Canadian economic data will come in worse than expected, and if the US data will come in better than expected, then maybe we'll have a new rally after this retreat. Okay, here on USD CAD, here on USD CAD. Yeah, so this is my opinion here. Yeah, USD, the DXY. Yeah, gold is still there, as I've said. Okay, it seems that you don't have questions. Personally, I will end this webinar here because, yeah, personally, I would like to have a conversation here. I thought that you are interested, you have questions, you want me to take a look on a specific market, so I will end this webinar here. I will come back later with an update if I will decide to use new levels here to change my entry in Canadian dollar Japanese yen, and I will come back with a setup on the US dollar versus the Japanese yen into the VIP group. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend, and personally I'll come back later with something else, with new setups. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.